Hello, it's Fragging Grandpa. Here today we're going to try to build a gazebo using our round blueprint that we made before. I accidentally scrapped all of my round blueprints and I had to start over again. I made more blueprints, but it is not exactly level on the floor, but it's close enough for demonstration purposes. We placed our round blueprint. Now, we had a video up a few days ago. It's still up now that shows how to build this round structure, and you can go back and look at that to see how to build this blueprint. On this one I redid, but you can see down here that this floor is just a little bit higher than the rest, and that throws off the floor a little bit, but it's close enough for demonstration purposes. Like I said, and the first thing we're going to do once we get this round structure down is we can go here and we're going to replace the roof, the flat roof, and we're going to replace all of those with the slanted roofs. Making sure not to hit the wrong button like I did several times before, and scrapping them, because if you scrap them then you have to start all over again, and we just rather go take a big old dump than to do all that. So we're gonna try to be really careful and not scrap these. Just replace the flat ones with the slanted ones, and that creates a nice looking ceiling or wall for your gazebo. And that also allows us to go ahead and scrap all of the walls. We're going to go ahead and scrap all of the walls. And it's gotten dark, so I'm going to go ahead and finish scrapping the walls, and then I might turn on the light to see if we can get more light. We have all the walls scrapped, and now what we're going to do is we're going to go back into our build menu and go over and grab some defensive walls, defensive railings. You can use any defensive railing you would like, but I am going to, at this point, use these basic defensive walls, fences, and we're going to put one on every second or every other edge, skipping an edge in between, and that puts us with 4 sides that are covered there. So then once we have that, we're going to go and place our post in. Now, get back in the build area here. We have made a selection with a blueprint with a double post on it, and you can just I have 2 short posts, and you can place that anywhere in the camp and it will place for you. The way we did that is that we went and just made a double post. We put a foundation there because you need a foundation for everything, and then we go to the stairs and we go down to the post. And you can use a short post, two short posts, two tall posts, a short post and a tall post, whatever you want to do. But I used the small post, and I put another small post on top. And then I come up here, and I went to floor decorations, and went down to the, I might have already run past it. I went down to the mats, and I chose this mat here. And you can use any small wall decoration, floor decoration you want. But I like mats because, you know, they come up and they give a give you a straight line there to follow. And you put that down, and then you blueprint the mat and both posts. And once you create that blueprint, which I've already done, so I'm not going to do it again, that lets you be able to place the post anywhere in your camp with the blueprint. So I will take my blueprint. I know where you're at because you start with blue. There you go. And I will place that on each corner by the corner of the railing, and just put one in each place. And that helps create the post where it looks like the roofs are being held up by something. No. And it's looking up to be sure that it looks like it's attached to the roof also. And because sometimes they let you push it too far out and it doesn't look like it's attached to anything. It shows up like it's on the outside of the structure. So I just want to be sure that it's showing that it's placed inside the structure. I do want it to stick out just a hair. Because I like to go further down with it so it looks more constructive. And so there you have your basics of your gazebo. We just go back to stairs now, and we'll find a good set of stairs. We'll just use this set, and we'll place it on the sides where we don't have the railings. And we'll go all the way around and just place those there on those sides where there are no railings. So now that has your basic structure of your gazebo, and that's how you would do that. Before I did change all of these to the wooden ones, wooden foundations, all of the foundations to wooden foundations. That did make it a little more aesthetically appeasing to me. We'll go ahead and do that now. So we can see that to me at least, it looks more favorable as to me. And I'm going to go ahead and replace all all of those now. Ultimately, you would have all of the floors facing the same way, so you'd have a pretty design in the middle. But we didn't do that because we were using concrete. We didn't pay too much attention. But when you look at it from the outside with those wooden foundations with the wire mesh and everything, it looks more aesthetically correct to me. Oh, there's one we missed. Let's go ahead and get that one. We don't want to miss anything. Go ahead and get that one. That's one we missed. So that looked more aesthetically correct to me for the gazebo. I did this the other day. What I did is I removed these and I placed the found these contemporary porches up against it, and what that allowed me to do is go in here and place these fences in, and I used the haunted house one because it had all the vines coming from it, and I would place that in there and then delete that, which it let me do it this time. Surprise, surprise. Well, let's see if we can do this all the way around. Last time I tried that, it wouldn't allow me to do it. And I haven't figured out why yet, but this time it seems like it's going to allow it. So let's go ahead and do that, and see if we can make it a little more pleasing to our eyes here. And if it'll allow us to do it, I'm hoping it will. Looks like it will. It didn't last time I tried it, but it will now. We put these up, and then we go in and we place again the haunted house railings in there instead of the old rickety railings. It already starts to look better all the way around. We would move our post in to this just give an example. We'll delete these, and we will move our go back to our post blueprint and place our post a little bit closer here to the rails. We could go ahead and delete the rug so it looks like it's up against the rails. And see what I'm talking about a little bit, sticking a little bit out from the ceiling, making it look like it's not flush with the ceiling. Then we would, once we did that, which I'm not going to go all the way through that, we went and changed the roofs to the haunted house, plain slanted pieces. the way around. With the vines and everything hanging from it, and the color, it seems to fit right in with the gazebo type build. Make it look more pleasing to the eye, to me anyway. There's a side that we forgot the railing on. Let's go ahead and see if we can stick that in that side without too much problem. And then delete that part, leaving that there. I'm gonna go ahead and put the post on the side in place to make it look a little better, like it is connected to something. And see, once we got those connected and you come down and look at it, then you have a really decent looking gazebo there with the vines and stuff. It makes it look good to me, with the haunted house type ceiling and the haunted house railings. Makes it look a little more pleasant, a little bit more appealing, and more gazebo-like from each side. And you can go ahead and decorate it with benches on the inside, or plants, or whatever you would like on the inside. Removing these rugs, and like I said, placing the posts so they line up with the edges of the railings to make a better looking railing like that one there. That is the gazebo, and that is how we did that, or how I did that, and my take on making a gazebo from the round structure blueprint. I am so glad that it did let me place the contemporary porch down and put that railing, and then remove the contemporary porch, because I tried for that for like 2 hours before to make a video with that, and for some reason it would not let me delete them once I put them down, but happily it did that today, so you can see how that worked. Thank you very much for watching and clicking on us, and you have yourself a wonderful rest of your day. Until next time, be safe and be good.